give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, how's everybody doing? Here to do the Michigan Firekeepers 400, Firekeepers Casino 400 from Michigan Race Review here. The one thing I gotta say about this race is, guys, a lot of people can say whether it was a good race or a bad race or whatever. I consider this race as the worst race of the year. In a lot of different ways. A lot of it's due to NASCAR and their inconsistent calls and this and that. We had a competition yellow at lap 25 to start the race, which they knew this rain was coming. They should have moved the race up an hour, that way they could have got in an hour before it started raining and then finished it after it quit, if they would just moved it up 1 hour. They just don't think. But the racing was horrible. I'm going to get right to the point of that. If you like follow the leader, if you like people being 10 seconds behind that running 5th place, the only passing was really the restarts. If you couldn't pass somebody on the restart, that was it. It was doomed. But let's get back to the race here. Bubba Wallace a little bit loose there and hit David Reagan, spun David in the wall. Hated that for David. With 25 laps to go in stage 1. Now let's get back to stage 1 here with Matt Kenseth, where he spun out and he just kept going an extra lap around his track trying to get a caution. I don't understand that. NASCAR should have penalized him for that. And not only that, whenever he come back out on the track, he pulled up right in front of the leaders and almost caused a 7-car wreck. Don't know what Matt was thinking there, but he needs to. If he's a little bit rusty, you know, he about caused a big one there. But anyway, Blaney ends up winning stage 1. Congratulations to him for that. And I'm a little curious about this pit road incident. Now, my NASCAR rule says you cannot pit whenever you get down to 2 laps to go in the stages. Well, the caution had come out and there was still 3 laps to go, and pit road was closed as they come around. So I was curious to say why. The rule says 2 laps to go, you cannot pit, but they hadn't got to the line to get to 2 laps to go yet. They was still on the 3rd lap. So why the pit road was closed and they didn't open it, I will never understand that. Another inconsistent rule by NASCAR. Lap 67, Suarez Rex. We get head on the end of stage 2 here. With 36 to go, Kyle Larson spun out down his front straightaway there, ran to the grass, got a lap down there. And Kevin Harvick goes ahead to win stage 2. Not really that much happening in stage 2. Follow the leader. Everybody's 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 seconds behind. Normal stuff. Ricky Stenhouse wrecked with 71 to go. Okay. Now, whenever that last caution come out, the pace car, NASCAR told the pace car and all the drivers to stay on the racetrack. Well, the pace car pulls in with about 4 cars behind them, 4 or 5 cars. Well, everybody else stays out like NASCAR says to do. You can call this a controversial finish or whatever, but the ones that stayed out done exactly what NASCAR said, and whenever they crossed that line, it should have counted. I'm not saying Bowyer should have won the race, but Bowyer followed the pace car down pit road, which I would have done too. But they did inform everybody to stay on the racetrack, even the pace car. So just the communication is horrible between these teams in NASCAR. A lot of stuff needs to be fixed, guys. A lot of people. Hopefully, whoever ends up buying this sport will take it over and fix some stuff, because they're in bad shape right now. And like I said, congratulations over to Clint Bowyer. He deserved that victory because his crew chief smarted everybody at them 2 tires. And on that final restart, this is another thing I'm going to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Clint Bowyer took the 2 tires and come out as leader of the race. Harvick was second. Well, Harvick beat Bowyer by half a car length to the line on the restart, if you watch it. Now, if Harvick was the leader, I could be wrong. Maybe Harvick was the leader. But I thought Bowyer was because he took 2 tires. Now, the rule says you can't beat the leader back to the line. Now, if Bowyer's leader of this race and Harvick beats him by half a car length to the line, then why was Harvick not penalized for it? You see what I'm saying? A lot of teams now, I guarantee if there had been a couple of drivers, I ain't gonna mention their names, they would have been penalized. But if that's the case, you guys let me know down in the comments below if Bowyer was the leader or Harvick was the leader. But pick 5 contest, I kind of looked over. I don't think anybody got it. If anybody did, just let me know if I made a mistake and overlooked it. But let's see here. And Fox Sports, another thing. You could tell they wanted to get out of there. They kept saying, we got to get to halfway. We have to. We got to make. They're not worried about the fans seeing the full race, paying for these tickets, getting their money's worth. They're all kept, especially Mike Joy's like, well, we're going to make it 30 laps go. We'll get halfway and we're out of here. That's the only thing they could talk about. Their pockets are getting filled with that money. It's the only thing they care about. And that's what's hurting the sport. It's time to kick them out. Somebody else needs to buy it, get Mike Joy out of here. Just angered me to see such a good racetrack have such shitty racing. I don't know really what they're doing. They're in such a mess now. I don't know if there's any fixing it. I mean, the racing's horrible. Just, I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, congratulations to Bowyer. Take a look at results here. Bowyer, Harvick, Busch, Kurt Busch. 4th was Kyle. Paul Menard 5th. Keselowski 6th. Logano, Blaney, Chase Elliott, McMurray top 10. A lot of Fords up there, guys. They had that powered day. Eric Jones struggled. I thought he'd run better, but another poor run for him. Martin Truex struggled all day. He was good on the long runs, but we kept having a caution every 10 laps, so he couldn't really get anything going there. Other than that, everything looked pretty good. Larson's 28th. So a lot of it just surprised me how strong the Fords was. I mean, they got that power. Straightaway power is unbelievable. But like I said, great straight. I don't understand why some of these guys didn't stay out. Say, if you was running back there around 17th like AJ Allmendinger, if you want to get a victory, he should have took a chance, because if they would have went back to green, he could have pitted with 1 to go, and it'd been fine. But if he would have stayed out, he could have won the race. So, on that thing, or had a shot at it. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Hate to be like it. I hate to say it, but Michigan was by far the worst race of the year. The racing was horrible. The content was horrible. The announcers was horrible. There was no feeling there. It was just you could just tell by the feeling. It was everybody just kind of felt like duh, you know. It's a good thing Fox is moving on here. We can get them out of the way. Getting NBC, which I think is a better. I like NBC a little better. Just because I'm tired of hearing Mike Joy run his mouth about this and that. But I hate to see it. I was hoping to see a good race today, but until they change these cars, we're just going to see the same old stuff. You can't pass. You're going to be 10 seconds behind the leader. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Short tracks are probably the best we'll get for the rest of the year. Maybe the road courses. Road courses will probably be a good one. Can't wait to see Sonoma. That might be a good race. But anyway, that's my review on Michigan. You guys, new channel, subscribe. A lot of other good channels out there to check out. Go check out Thor Self. He's a good friend of mine. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Go subscribe to his channel, because he's going to start doing, I think, a diecast giveaway here once he hits 100. And check out Charlie NASCAR and all the other people on there. It's a big community. A lot of everybody's together, works good together, and It's fun to do. You guys have a good one.